Yay!
Episode 3, we're here.
Season 2, Episode 3. What up, dude?
Nothing much. Told you I almost died on my way here. Almost fell asleep. But it's okay. I'm here.
Glad you didn't. Said I'd be doing the show alone.
Dude, we got some great news
We got,
that we just learned about.
it's a good episode in general. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. But yeah, let's start with it. I'll let you take it from here.
Ooh, I get to say it?
Yeah.
Of course. So, we are now going to start posting our podcast through YouTube. We feel like not enough people watch our or listen to our podcast because
It's on
it's on some
a
like
second party.
not that like the apps are like bad or anything. It's just like
you
the
guys.
common apps
Yeah.
to listen to like things like that. I mean, YouTube's as big as it will ever be.
Yeah. And we were
Sound-
popular when we were on Spotify or SoundCloud. I mean.
Yeah,
so.
SoundCloud was good. We actually got a really good amount of listeners for like a startup on SoundCloud.
It's easy, yeah.
And I feel like just because everyone uses SoundCloud and like things like Spotify and things like that, so YouTube is the wave, and we just figured out
How to do everything.
how to do it. Shouldn't be too hard. Just putting the audio with a picture,
Yeah.
a logo, our logo.
It's not that hard. If you want to make a podcast, do it. If you watch ours, I'm not gonna watch yours. But
Depends. I mean, it's good.
listen to ours.
Yes. So should we just jump right on into it?
Let's jump into it, and we're starting off with some football, primarily in NBA.
Are you ready for some football?
All right,
We don't talk about football a
we
lot.
don't do football. We're an NBA podcast, and we're fine.
But
that being
I
the
mean,
case,
we're just majority basketball.
yeah,
And college is kind of dying down until March Madness. It's at that point where nothing really matters until March Madness anymore. So,
hey, don't sleep on Wolfpack Nation though,
dude,
ACC champs right there.
uh,
Don't care. All right, so the playoffs are here. Saturday, first game, Colts and Texans. So we're just gonna run through our playoff predictions. We do watch football. We don't talk about it a lot. I'm not gonna say I watch it as religiously as I do basketball, but we know the things that anybody needs to know to make predictions. So let's start on the AFC. Colts, Texans. Winner plays the Chiefs. Who you got? First game.
dude, Colts have been streaking.
Mm-hmm.
I like Andrew Luck. Other than Aaron Rodgers, probably my favorite quarterback in the league.
Uh-huh.
But the thing is, the Texans have also been rolling. I saw this thing on ESPN that DeAndre Hopkins had 0 drops this year.
Mm-hmm.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's completely insane. But I'm just gonna go Texans. I don't really trust the Colts. They started out pretty slow, and they started on a win streak. I mean, it's always good to go in with a win streak in the playoffs, but it's one thing I like about the NFL. I mean, you never really know who's gonna win because it's not like the NBA, where
And that's
it's a
how it is with
7-game series.
this playoffs, actually. I mean,
Yeah.
these teams are pretty. I mean, this is going to be competitive. You don't have your Titans or like a team that last year, even though the Titans beat the Chiefs, but like
Yeah.
you don't have a team like that who you feel is like significantly weaker than the other teams. So I'll let you just get to your championship, like your conference championship games, and then I'll run through mine. And then we can talk about that.
Conference championship.
So just run through like all the matchups, and then when you get to that point.
So the Chiefs play the Chargers, right?
No, the Chiefs would play the winner of the Colts Texans.
Oh, okay. Shows my knowledge. I'm gonna go with Texans, man. I mean,
Over the Chiefs?
no.
Oh, over the Colts.
No,
Yeah.
Texans over the Colts. Chargers over the Ravens. Even though I want Lamar Jackson to just win because he's a beast, but I think Chargers would win. Chiefs beat Texans. Patriots beat Chargers.
Mhm.
I think the Chiefs beat the Patriots.
All right, so the Chiefs are in your Super Bowl.
And then, should I even go to the NFC, or should I
Wait for me.
wait for you? Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I'll
Let's hear the
go through it.
predictions.
I think the Colts are gonna beat the Texans. They're pretty solid on both sides of the ball. I've watched them, and that's it. They're solid, and I think the Texans are a good team, and they were one of my picks to go this go that far in the beginning of the season, but I don't know. I like the Colts to get it done. I think it'll be a good game though, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Texans won. I wouldn't be surprised if any of the teams here won. I got that too. Chargers, Ravens. Chargers, man. Phillip Rivers, my favorite NFL player, easily. Funny guy. I watched.
the old man.
Did you see my tweet? I watched the thing on SportsCenter earlier of like how he's like the best trash talker in football, and he doesn't cuss.
He is.
Yeah, dude. I love it.
Dude, I don't even know
He's
what.
got
I don't even know what Phillip Rivers sounds
my
like.
my dad's from North Carolina. I don't hear his accent. Phillip Rivers, NC State. I don't know where he's from, but he's got like that, not hillbilly,
twang?
but that mountain voice. Like, oh man, I could listen to him. Trash talk all day. It was awesome.
Dude, what about friggin' Andrew Luck? He compliments when he gets tackled.
What did Andrew Luck say in an interview the other day? Didn't he say something funny? Because he's funny too.
He's just super
he's, like,
nice.
weird. Yeah.
He's super nice, so it's like I love watching videos where he gets tackled and he's like, "Great hit, buddy," and he like means it. And you're just like, all right.
All right.
Um,
So, Colts, Chiefs, man. Pat Mahomes. Love Pat Mahomes. And then
hate his voice.
I don't think I've ever listened to him.
Dude, he sounds crazy. Sounds like Kermit the Frog with like a high voice.
Maybe I have listened to him actually.
It went off on Twitter for a while. But yeah.
Interesting. So yeah, Chiefs in my AFC Championship against the Chargers. I think the Chargers will beat the Patriots.
Ooh.
I
Is Melvin Gordon back or is he done?
He's fine.
Oh yes, alright. That'll help.
I just like the Chargers, and that defense is good. Joey Bosa and Derwin James, couple of big time talents on the defensive side of the ball there. Chiefs Chargers. I think that'll be a great game. As much as I love the Chargers, and I want the Chargers to win, I think the Chiefs get it done. And good for Andy Reid. Good for Pat Mahomes. I love Pat Mahomes. He'll get the MVP this year. So yeah, Chiefs. NFC. All you.
Now this sucks because I have to choose between the Seahawks and Cowboys,
Do you hate both those teams?
and I hate both those teams. So, but the Cowboys are probably gonna win because the Seahawks, like, I'm like surprised they even made the playoffs. If I'm being honest. You spelled Seahawks wrong, by the way. But I don't know. I probably the Cowboys. I feel like they're gonna click.
At home?
They're either gonna click or they're gonna fall apart and they're gonna get killed.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I think Elliott's gonna have a big night or big day, whenever it is. And then Eagles, Bears have the best defense in the league. Khalil Mack is an absolute monster. Going Bears, even though Mitchell Trubisky might not play, right?
I don't know.
Doesn't matter. He's not that great to me.
Wait, you taking the Eagles?
No, I'm taking the Bears.
Okay.
And then Cowboys, Rams, Bears, Saints,
Pretty easily.
Rams, Saints. That'll be a hell of a game. But I'm going Saints. The old timer, the vet, and Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas, beast.
And then, yeah, go ahead.
Seahawks, Cowboys. Taking the Hawks, man. Cowboys are at home, but if I were the Cowboys and I could play the Eagles, the Bears, or the Seahawks, the last team I'd want to play is the Seahawks. And Russell Wilson's so good, and I think they'll just do this what the Seahawks do, and they'll just I think they'll get it done. Eagles, Bears. I think the Eagles win too. I think both road teams win. That'll be a great game though, because the Bears are. Khalil Mack is just so fun to watch. He's a beast.
He's a huge human being.
He is. Scary guy. Seahawks, Rams. I think that'll be a good game too. I really think the Seahawks have what it takes to make it to the championship. It's just a matter of, if they can, close out the games. But I don't think any team in this playoff bracket would kill the Seahawks. I do think the Rams win though. They're at home. Kind of inconsistent late in the year. Not inconsistent, lost a couple games. Things were weird. Won the last week, though, so that's big. I could see the break in not playing for a couple weeks, getting to them, but they're just so talented. So I'll take the Rams. And then Saints. as a Panthers fan, I do watch the Panthers games, and I get to see, how good the Saints are. I mean, we really only played them once this year because they rested Drew Brees the last week. But, yeah, I'll take the Saints, and I think the Saints are going to the Super Bowl. So Saints and Chiefs in both ours?
Did you have the Chiefs?
Yeah.
Who are you going with? Say it on 3.
Okay.
Let me think about it. That's tough, but all right. 1, 2, 3.
The Saints. Yeah. All right.
Agreement. I think Drew Brees just gets it done.
Dude, he's awesome. I love Drew Brees.
Yeah. Can't really hate the guy,
Can't hate him. Impossible.
but yeah. Predictions, man. That's it.
Yeah, easy predictions.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
these aren't easy, but making
so-
predictions is easy.
It's so tough in for the NFL in the playoffs because, like I said, it's one game, so someone could do bad,
Exactly.
and then you're done, man.
Yeah. All right, and that sums up the football segment on our long episode. So let's get into what we do and know best, the NBA.
This is where our expertise
Big night
comes in.
Big night for the Thunder last night.
Whoa!
Without LeBron, though?
I don't really care. And before you play that video, you know what? Play the video first.
All right, well, clearly Paul George, was
Didn't
linked
go to LA.
linked heavily with the Lakers. Didn't think it was anything worthy of a boo. It's not like he left. It's not like anything like that. But here he is getting a warm welcome to LA last night.
The other forward, number 13, 6'9", Tim Kennedy.
What do you make of that?
I know you guys can't see me, but I'm dancing.
He's dancing right now.
Dancing like it's a Drake song. Those fans are they're haters, man.
What an awesome
OKC pride.
What an awesome moment when he hit that jumper on Lance and
and
got
won.
Russell to play the air guitar for him. Awesome moment.
Listen, we
Petty
lit-
King.
Listen, I'll tell you why I'm okay with the win last night. Only won by 7.
Mm-hmm.
Some would say, "Oh, I didn't have LeBron. If they had LeBron, it would have been a game over." Maybe in that game, but let me tell you why I'm okay with it. Russell Westbrook had a very bad game.
Mm-hmm.
For having a triple-double. I mean, only shooting, he had a bad game. 3 for 20 is unacceptable. Absolutely terrible. Horrendous. You cannot go 3 for 20.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's not good. Didn't look good. I watched him, and, I mean, he did get, blocked a lot, and he had that, that thing over JaVale McGee where he tried to throw it down.
Yeah.
Got fouled, but didn't get the call.
Yeah.
And then, he got technical for
Smacking
Rudy Gobert in the water bottle. But for how bad he did and for us to win by 7, how everyone else played, Jeremy Grant had a great game. Abdel Nader had a good game.
Abdel Nader.
Steven Adams had a good game.
Where are his all-star votes?
Dude, we'll get in the All-Star votes, bro. But,
Surprised he doesn't have any, to be honest.
everyone else just played. Paul George played amazing. Everyone else played good. And it's not even like the Lakers played bad. They played really bad in the fourth quarter. But throughout the first 3 quarters, Lakers actually played, really well. I think Lonzo was a force on defense. JaVale was a force on offense and defense.
Mm-hmm.
But
Caldwell Pope played well.
yeah, he played really well too. So they had a pretty good game. Their role players had really good games.
Sure.
But I'm happy with the win because Russell played absolutely horrendous, and we still managed Paul George to step up in LA.
Yeah, no doubt. And as a Thunder, if I were a Thunder fan, seeing Paul George play like that, he just looked like a different player last night.
And it was in LA.
Yeah,
so,
he knew what he was walking into, and yeah, he just looked like he was ready for it. And he said he was just having fun. He played his heart out, and you'd like to see that out of him moving forward. What are you guys, 3rd in the West, 4th in the
Third.
West, something
Third.
like that? But the win columns, that means nothing because if you lose 2 games, then you're in 7th or 8th spot.
Yeah, but those are games we need to win.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. As a Thunder fan, you're doing what it takes, and I think they'll be a top 3 seed when it's all done regular season wise. So yeah,
think about it. The Lakers were the 4th seed, and after loss last night, I think they're 6th or 7th.
Yeah, that's
That's how
it's
bad.
Awesome.
That's how down you can go in the standings.
It's awesome, the race. So yeah, good win. Fun to watch, really was.
It was a really good game.
It was really high intensity, Lonzo's block. That was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
He is really a good defender, and it's tough because
Missing those free throws though.
yeah, he's a terrible shooter, but like his defense is it's hard to score on him as a guard because he's 6'7". He gained like a lot of muscle this summer, so now he's even stronger,
He's very
like, more
athletic.
athletic. So like he's a really good defender.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, that's really all he's got going for him. Other than like on the defensive end, on playmaking, he's an amazing playmaker. But like,
Yeah,
yeah, I got it. He's a good player, but like,
they booed him too. The Lakers fans just felt like booing last night.
Lakers fans are not the worst fans in the NBA, but they're up there.
I don't know. Paul George was very should have played that interview for you. He was very like aware of the situation. Didn't think he was worthy of a boo though. Didn't.
No,
that doesn't
why?
make any sense.
It's not like he said he was going to LA.
No, I mean, yeah, he was linked, but it's not like he like DeAndre Jordan, you guys.
Yeah, He just wanted to play for the better team. It's okay.
Speaking of boos, Kawhi Leonard returns to San Antonio tonight. Think he gets booed or no? Applauded or booed?
Dude, it's tough because like what he did last year was awful. You were healthy. You
But-
just didn't play.
But no, that was related to like the misdiagnosis by the Spurs training staff, which is kind of screwed up.
I'm pretty sure he could have played in the playoffs.
I think he could have played and definitely looked like he could have played, but him and
Do I
sources
think
close
he'll
to
get
him.
booed? No, because I feel like San Antonio fans are pretty loyal.
Yeah.
And he did help win them a championship, and when he did
Finals
play,
MVP.
when he did play, he gave them pretty much everything. So like,
Probably.
Kawhi's not one to talk anyway, so it's not like you said anything bad about them.
Yeah.
I don't like. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets booed just because of NBA fans, but I don't think he'll get booed.
I think he will get booed. I don't think he's deserving of it. If the whole misdiagnosis thing and all that, whatever it was, he still led them to, he won Finals MVP, very deservingly. So, he was the second best player in the league easily when he was there. I think, behind LeBron, they were a force, and Spurs fans. It's so weird, you got your Manu and Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and you don't think there could ever be a Kawhi Leonard that comes through San Antonio, but
Yeah.
he just didn't want to be there. So whatever the situation was,
We'll
like
get
you
him
said,
now.
Kawhi doesn't talk. So it's not like he said anything. It's
How
not
do you
like,
think DeMar is gonna play tonight?
I think the Raptors will win. I think DeMar is really saving it for, I don't know.
You think he's?
He
Gonna,
was second in Eastern Conference All-Star voting last year. I read that today. And they're what, 8th in the West or something?
Do you think he'll try too hard
No.
and then have a bad game, or do you think he'll have?
No, I think he'll have a good game.
I think he'll have a steady, okay game.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's hard to like say that you'd like overplay. Always some crazy stuff going by
Once
this
again,
studio.
Cop car just flies by this
speeding
place.
by.
It's like we do this in like a bad area.
Yeah, it's really not.
Not at all.
Not a good rep for my dad's mattress outlet in which we do this in.
Oh boy. I know you guys heard that siren, so
Yeah, definitely.
it's just like last episode, man. Gunshots.
There's a lot of sirens going on outside right now. I'm being honest. I think he said that was just snow that fell on like the metal generator that's out there or something.
But like a car took off after that though.
I don't know, dude. You crazy Jay.
Dude,
No,
I, don't
he-
know. I hope it was snow. I don't know what that was.
All right. Anyway, I don't really know. I don't really follow DeMar DeRozan. I don't think he won't be an All-Star. And
Yeah, well,
you think?
he'll be an all-star.
I didn't see where he was in the fan voting. He's not as good as
I
he
don't
was with the Raptors.
I don't know if he's that high, but we'll see. When is the All-Star game?
February sometime. I don't know. You think the Spurs win tonight though?
Where is it? It's in San
It's
Antonio,
in
right?
San Antonio.
Dude. It's like the Spurs aren't really that good.
But they're not bad.
No, they're not bad.
They're just typical Spurs. You know, there's not a whole lot of
I
like
think-
eye-popping talent.
I think the
on the team, but-
Raptors will win.
Yeah, me too. I think it'll be a good game though. Always is. in
I feel like
San
the
Antonio.
first half will be a good game, and then the Raptors will blow it open in the second half.
I think Kawhi will go in.
Yeah, I think he'll have a good game
Yeah.
too.
All right, so let's just take a look at the NBA in general before we get into you know, the most anticipated topic of the night. Standing wise, you know, things in the West are always shaking up. Anything change from last week, based on what you saw in the past
I
week?
mean,
James Harden's going
Houston,
off.
man. Now the 4th seed.
Yeah, you think he's an MVP candidate?
No.
You don't think he'll get it? He said he's hungry for it, and he said he's gonna get it.
Well, he shouldn't get it. I'm telling you, who should get it? Giannis.
Yeah.
I think Giannis is deserved. Like, he deserves. to get it.
Definitely. And you see the work he puts in.
He's killing it.
But you see all these things like James Harden, like, you know, it's just now that like they're addressing to him that like, oh, people are upset that you shoot so many free throws and that you draw so many fouls and kind of think it's bullshit. Like, what's up?
Yeah, why is that a bad thing?
But like, what do you mean?
Oh, I thought you said people were scrutinizing him for it.
No. It's just now like, you know, I've been, you know, it feels like people have been noticing that since like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But like they're just now talking about it, and he's like, oh yeah, well if you want to stop me, you're gonna have to stop me. Stop fouling.
It's true. That's the only way they can stop him.
I thought you said you didn't like the way like that he played like that. And you thought
No, it's James Harden.
Yeah.
James Harden goes for fouls. But Giannis.
No, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about James Harden.
Oh,
I'm not talking about Giannis. No.
Oh, well, I said he was MVP, so I thought you were going.
No.
Oh no, I hate the way James Harden plays.
You think his fouls are fouls? Or do you think
Some
he
of them are
creates,
fouls,
oh,
but
yeah,
I think,
the way he plays like manipulates refs
yeah,
to calling fouls that probably aren't fouls.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I feel like a lot of refs like hate to ref against James Harden, or not against, ref for James Harden because like he gets those calls all the time, and they don't want to be the ones to not give him the calls.
Mhm.
I mean, trust me, there are some times that James Harden is very smart, and he's like,
Oh yeah, and that's
he
what makes him
drives and he does get contact.
That's
and
what makes
he,
him fun to watch.
Can't reach, man. Like that's what you get. Then other times he gets to the rim, like simple thing like Russell Westbrook drives the lane. Russell Westbrook gets at least 2 hands on his body when he goes up for a layup. Jeez, like every single time, and he doesn't call it. But then James Harden gets 1 hand like on his back or like 1 hand on the hip, and it's a foul.
Yeah, and
I'm like, dude, come on, like
yeah, sure.
you got to call that for everyone. You
Uh-huh.
can't just call it for James Harden because he gets the line a lot.
Yeah, I agree. And I saw a post earlier that was like, oh yeah, part of what makes James Harden so fun to watch is his how like holy crap.
Dude, was it like? It's a fire, bro.
It's on fire. Hope it's not my house. I left my heater on, so I was kind of freaking out. Uh-oh. Now I'm scared again. Anyway, I saw a post how like James Harden, part of what makes him so fun to watch and like his talent is like his ability to create fouls and get to the free throw line. I don't necessarily agree with that, because I do think he gets more calls than anybody else, and I don't know the stat on that, and I'll like to look it up after this. But yeah, I do think a lot of it is him creating contact rather than him
Yeah.
being so crafty that he forces contact.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's so hard to guard, but like, I hate watching him play. It's so boring.
Yeah.
It's the same thing every time.
Yeah, you know it. Not my MVP.
No, I wouldn't pick him as MVP because I don't think they'll keep doing as well as they're doing.
Yeah, definitely. They're
Oh.
definitely a streaky team.
Yeah,
And Clint Capella's been playing well too, so it's not all James Harden, but that team, I don't know, that team's just not built for the limelight, if you ask me.
I don't trust Eric Gordon.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I don't trust him at all,
This must be a pretty big fire.
dude. There's like 5 fire trucks so far. Here comes another one. That was an ambulance.
That was an ambulance. I've seen everything. Now, I really hope my house isn't burned down.
I feel like I'm gonna pass like someone like what's going on in the street, and they're gonna be like I'm not gonna be able to get through, and be like, detour, man, 45 minutes to get back to your house. Like,
Gonna need you to turn around. Take the highway.
bro. Yeah.
So yeah, that's and nothing really else sticking out. Oh, something I did want to mention. The Suns played the 76ers last night. Joel Embiid.
Went
You
off.
mentioned him as an MVP candidate last week.
Mm-hmm.
Rightfully so. That guy's good.
Dude, he doesn't miss.
And I've watched him play, but like, you know, I was like really focusing on this game because typically if I watch the Sixers and they're not playing the Suns, so I'm just like watching a game as an NBA spectator and I'm like, oh yeah, he's really good.
Dude, he
Best
doesn't
center in the league.
He doesn't miss.
Last night, dude didn't miss, and he's just so fun to watch. His personality and like, he threw like one move. He I think he missed the layup or missed the jump shot, but he dream shakes like Hakeem, man.
Dude, he's so tough. I love watching a big man like that now. Here comes another one. Dude,
I'm really hoping everything. What the?
that was just,
That was just a car
some-
with lights
some
on it.
stick- some like country truck
Some guy just
with
saw.
lights on.
Oh wait for me, guys.
Dwight Schrute.
I'm coming. That's what it looked like. That was weird. Out of all the cars that
National
passed,
Grid.
probably shouldn't be laughing.
Yeah. There's some like big like coke house just blew up. That's what's going on. But
Yeah, Joel Embiid, MVP candidate, 42
He-
points last night.
I
and
hate going to like I love
terribly
watching
efficient.
him play, but he's so good.
Dude, he's so good.
I feel like I honestly like feel like he doesn't miss.
Honestly, like after I sat there after the Suns, you know, down by 30, and I was just like, he might be one of the, if not the most unguardable player in the league.
Yeah. Because he's so strong in the post that like he has like a
And
little
he can
man on him.
he can do anything.
Hit a
He's
three.
you know, he's not fast, but he does not the way he plays, it doesn't look like he knows he's not fast. Like the way he plays in his mind, he's like, "Oh, I'm fast. I'm taking it straight to the rim."
Yeah, he can handle the ball pretty well for a big man. too,
Definitely,
so-
and he's a good ball handler, and he's a good passer, and he's, you know, he throws in ball fakes like unlike any other big man. So yeah, that was he's good.
Yeah, he's a beast. What
good.
about that Ben Simmons inbound play off the back dunk?
Dude,
Were you upset when you watched that?
that whole game was just irritating because they were like 50 something free throws shot in like the first half. It might be being dramatic, but there were so many free throws. Literally every possession there was a foul, and Devin Booker had a
Yeah.
bad game and still dropped 37 points. Ben Simmons, you know, can't shoot, but we're bailing him out because, you know, no one on the Suns is strong enough to guard him, so he just keeps getting fouled, and, you know, he can't shoot, but of course he can make free throws. Just really an irritating game to watch. You know, you'd like to see like
Did Jimmy Butler play?
pace. No, he was sick. Wilson Chandler also. So we let guys like Demetrius Jackson come in and
Ooh,
you know,
Notre Dame.
give us the work. I that's what I thought. Like I saw him come in the game, and I like seeing guys like that who I remember from college and
I hated
And
his
whatnot.
team.
that Notre Dame team.
Yeah, I hated them.
They were good.
I liked him. I didn't like the team. I didn't like that big baby-faced guy. Or Bonzi. I didn't like him
Bonzi
either.
Colson.
Yeah.
He was a beast.
He was like his like core was like fat, but then he had like skinny arms and skinny legs. And you're just like, dude, you have the most abnormal body type I've ever seen in my life.
There's a guy at Cortland like that.
I don't know how people do it.
He looks like.
How are you like
Mr.
fat
Potato
but
Head.
like skinny
Yeah.
at some parts?
Yeah.
Like his face looked fat, neck down to his waist looked fat, and then he had wicked skinny arms and wicked skinny
Yeah.
legs. And you're just like, oh.
And like he's athletic too, so you're just no,
Yeah,
I
you're just like-
totally get what you're saying. Yeah, those Notre Dame teams were good. All right, next thing.
Mm.
Really don't have that much left to talk about. This might be a shorter episode. All-star votes came in today. The fan votes, the always trustworthy, never disappointing fan votes. Let's pull them
The
up.
fan votes only count for the starters, right? And then after that, GMs and journalists vote in all the other people, right?
I don't know.
Oh no, wait, it's
'Cause
a-
they
it's a
pick
draft
captains.
now. Oh yeah.
So I don't even know what these mean. This must be the pool. Like they must be selecting the pool. But
Yeah, it must be like.
I don't know how votes work, to be honest. I
it must
probably
be
should,
like,
but
like we said before, like 10 people from each conference, and then then the captains draft that.
yep.
Yeah. You got any things you want
Problems?
to talk about it? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
No.
your biggest problem?
My biggest problem.
Yes.
Well, I'm not gonna talk about Jeremy Lin and Vince Carter getting on there because that's just kind of funny, and I don't really care about the Eastern Conference. In the West, second in fan voting in the Western Conference, Luka, 879,839 votes. Eighth, this is front court, not total. Eighth, but I do think Luka is third total in the West. But anyway, front court, 8, Kyle Kuzma, 195,477 votes. Right behind him, Draymond Green, 138,017 votes.
DeMarcus, who hasn't even played, 92,000.
Lonzo Ball, 175,040 votes.
And who's right behind him?
Devin Booker behind Lonzo Ball. Imagine the look on my face when I so happily opened these votes to see where my Devin Booker would be, to find him behind Lonzo Ball and
Who's averaging
And-
9 points, like 4 rebounds and 5 assists.
580 votes behind second in guard voting, Derrick Rose, who, don't get me wrong, has all my respect because of what he's overcome and what he's doing.
He's
but
like
is-
low key, like an all-star. He's one of those people that I feel like either just didn't make it or just made it.
No, he just didn't make it.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be an all-star.
Yeah, you're right.
He's very respectable, and I love Derrick Rose. And
6 man of the year.
if I could get him as my starting point guard, I would, because that's currently
Yeah, no, he doesn't deserve this many votes.
No, and I see why. No, duh. Fans are gonna vote for him. Fans love Derrick Rose. I love Derrick Rose. But man, some people just I've never watched basketball before, but Derrick Rose is cool. Let's vote for Derrick Rose. That's
Heard he scored 50 the other night.
2 days later. Oh, I can vote again? Oh, I'm gonna do it. And on the Eastern Conference,
Have you voted for anybody yet?
just Devin Booker.
I think I've only voted for Steven Adams.
And Steven Adams, look at that.
He deserves it, man.
Yeah, I agree.
He deserves it.
I agree. And Devin Booker would be like the the eighth most highly voted player if he were in the Eastern Conference. Vince Carter, 76,022 votes, 7th in front court. Jeremy Lin, 62,573.
He has more votes than Bradley Beal and John Wall.
Those guys are separated from the guys above them by over 100,000 votes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, Dwayne Wade, bro.
I knew I was missing one.
409,000
Again,
votes.
same thing as Derrick Rose. Yeah, one last dance.
Same
and
thing
all,
as
but-
Kobe.
But come on. Oh yeah. Fan voting, man, shouldn't be allowed.
It's just whack. It's like when people used to vote for Zaza all the time,
Yeah.
just for a joke, and then he would never get in because obviously no one else would be like, all right, no, we're not gonna take him.
Well, the players get a vote too, right? And coaches
I'm pretty sure coaches do, but
see. DeMarcus Cousins.
Draymond, how do you sit there as a non-Warriors fan? Because obviously Warriors fans are gonna, argue for him. But as a non-Warriors fan, how can you honestly sit there and say, you know what,
He's an all-star.
Draymond's an all-star because he's averaging 9, maybe 10 points a game, a couple, I don't know how many rebounds, and 5 assists. I want him in there. He's the man. He sucks. He is so bad. He's bad. Why does he get votes?
Don't get me started on those fan returns, man. Not a fan. Unless it's Devin Booker, then I'm a fan.
And how is Paul George votings below Anthony Davis and Luka Doncic?
People love Luka, and I did a poll on Instagram the other day about who would you rather have on your team, Luka Doncic and DeAndre Ayton.
I picked DeAndre.
The final on that vote was 52-7, Luka. People,
That doesn't make sense.
they just pick
You hear yourself? 52.
52. Luka had 52 votes. DeAndre
Oh,
Ayton
I
had
thought you said
7.
52% to 7%. I was
No,
like-
no,
I was
no,
like,
no.
That doesn't make sense.
Thanks. Even though DeAndre Ayton's been absolutely a menace the last 10 or so games, people, it's gonna frustrate me because I want DeAndre Ayton to win Rookie of the Year, but he won't. Because Luka's so damn popular and such a stud, and so lovable.
I don't know how Luka. If he's an all-star, I'm gonna be pretty pissed.
He is fun, and I love Luka. But come on, people, I know random people who've never watched basketball voted on that poll and were like, "Oh, I saw a video of him doing something cool."
Yeah, but like, how do you not vote Devin Booker over him? Like Devin
'Cause
Booker
Devin
is a
Booker's
stud.
Not admittingly in love with Jennifer Aniston on Twitter, like Luka Doncic is, and all
Who?
that. You know, he's got an obsession with Jennifer Aniston, I think, and he like
He does.
tweets at her, and he's funny. He's like socially active. Where Devin Booker just keeps to himself. Heaven forbid that cost him 550,000 All-Star votes. But yeah, funny list. I don't really take much from it, but
It's ridiculous. Fans know nothing
half of them
except us.
call yourselves fans. Come on,
Earn the votes for Hamadou, man.
Lonzo, do you know? Do you know what his dad does? Thought you all hated him. Yeah, I'm gonna start voting for Abdul Nader.
Damn right.
Where's Abdul Nader? He's
Dude, I'm gonna vote for LiAngelo Ball. No, I'm gonna vote for Melo. Screw it.
Melo's nice with it though.
No, Carmelo Anthony.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
He is good.
Melo.
I think he's so good.
LaMelo.
I
Yeah.
think he'll actually make it to the NBA.
He's pretty funny too.
Yeah.
He's pretty.
I don't know why people hate on him so much. Like everywhere he's gone, he's won.
Yeah.
Think about it. He went to Lithuania. They won.
Yeah.
And he did pretty. I mean, his first or two games, he did bad.
I feel like he's already so much taller
But
and like.
dude, 6'8".
Yeah.
And then after those two games, he killed it in Lithuania. Like, I'm pretty sure he almost averaged like a triple double, or he did. And then where'd he go? He went to the JBA,
Yeah.
which doesn't really mean anything. I mean,
Yeah, I
he
didn't.
did really well, but I don't really care about that.
Yeah.
Now he's back for a senior at Spire Academy, which is like a really good high school. It's in like the same like conferences like as Oak Hill.
Yeah.
And they're undefeated.
Yeah.
And they're like favorites to win the state championship. Like everywhere
Yeah, I
he's
think
gone,
it'll
he's
be-
win.
I think he'll be good.
He's a stud. I mean, I think he needs to bulk up just a little bit.
Yeah.
He's
I
kind
mean,
of really skinny,
How is he a senior?
and he can't go to college.
Nope.
So, I mean, it's not the worst thing. He'll just go to the G League.
It won't matter.
Just go to
I
the
don't
G
think
League.
Thinks he's doing.
Luka played overseas, and he got drafted third.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, just go to the G League, have a good 17 points a game.
Yeah,
You'll be fine.
I think he's good. He's fun to watch. Wow, that really wraps up everything except for another segment of $15 make your team.
Can't wait.
I posted it earlier, so the whole 8 listeners of our last podcast could play.
Play along.
Hopefully that number steps up because we're moving to YouTube. Anyway,
I'm expecting 50 views every video.
we'd like 1,000 though. That way we can start getting paid.
Yes.
Anyway,
Please watch.
listen, we can be funny, but we're all business when it comes to talking the NBA.
We're experts. Pretty sure I said experts.
Experts.
I meant experts.
I didn't know what you meant.
I'm
Anyway.
ready. I'm ready for the game.
Anyway, here, you want to keep track of our spendings
Of course.
again? All right. Start with the point guards. $5 point guard, Kemba Walker. $4 point guard, Jamal Murray. $3 point guard, Reggie Jackson. $2 point guard, Patty Mills. $1 point guard, Trey Burke. Who's your first pick? Point guards.
Do you make me go first?
I'll go first.
All right,
I
you
have
go
to look at
first.
the rest of the list though.
All right. I'll talk while you look at the rest of the list.
All right.
I didn't hear anything you said, but I already know I'm not taking Kemba Walker with a $5 one because I feel like there's so much better positions I can get later on. Like I'm already seeing Paul George there at small forward, Anthony Davis at power forward, Joel Embiid at center. Dude, like, yeah.
Yeah, I made this competitive.
Yeah, my point guard means nothing to me. I'm going, I don't want Trey Burke at the $1. Reggie Jackson sucks. I don't know why you made him $3. Jamal Murray, no. Too expensive. I
Patty
think
Mills?
I'm going Patty, just because like I mean he's an excellent spot up catch and shoot 3-point shooter. And that's all I really need him to do. He's reliable with the ball. He doesn't need to play make too much with the guys I'm gonna draft. So, Patty Mills, $2. That's what I'm going with. Weird pick. You probably didn't think I was gonna pick him, but there's a lot of blubber.
Yeah, and I
Later
really
on.
did make this competitive with the $5 players outside of the point guard because Kemba Walker, he's not probably as super popular as the rest of the guys I made $5. But I'm gonna shake things up and I'm gonna go Kemba Walker as my as my $5 point guard.
That's expensive right there, man.
Yep,
That's like $5. You only got 15.
that's $10 left. Whatever, I'll make do. On this
Who-
shooting guard, $5 shooting guard.
Who is Josh Okogie?
You don't know who Josh Okogie is?
No.
He's been starting for the Timberwolves. He's their shooting guard.
Yeah,
Doesn't
not,
really-
not picking him.
Doesn't really do much, but he's a rookie. So
Not picking Clay. I don't want him.
I'm picking here. Let's run through it. $5 shooting guard, Klay Thompson. $4 shooting guard, Chris Middleton. $3 shooting guard, JJ Redick. Also had a really good game. Also averaging near 20 points. $2 shooting guard, Danny Green. $1 shooting guard, Josh Okogie. I'm taking Danny Green. I'll tell you that right now. After taking Kemba Walker, I did want JJ Redick, but I'm gonna save
I
a
think I'm
dollar.
taking JJ. I don't want Clay. I don't need him. I don't want Chris. Too expensive. JJ, perfect price. Really good. Hard to guard because all he does is run around the court and pull
Mhm.
up. Danny Green, nah. I don't want him. I don't
Mhm.
even know who Josh is. So I'm going JJ
I'm-
with the $3, so I have $10
I really wanted JJ, but
you picked
I'm gonna take Danny Green. I'm
Danny.
gonna save a dollar.
with the $2. You got $8,
Mm-hmm. $8
and I got 10. So at the 3,
at the 3. $5 shooting or
this is tough.
$5 small forward, Paul George. $4 small forward, Josh Richardson. $3 small forward, Rodney Hood. $2 small forward, Joe Ingles. $1 small forward, Justin Holiday.
Dude, this is tough because I really want Anthony Davis.
Go on.
Oh my bad. I really want Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
So
Those first three power
don't,
forwards
I
are-
don't think I can pick. Who are we looking at center? Like, damn, dude.
Those first four
Oh.
centers are good.
Okay. Well,
Well, the $5 and $4 are probably significantly better than the 3 and the 2, but the 3 and the 2 are good.
all right. Well, I'm gonna have to take Josh Richardson. As painful as that is. Wait. Yeah.
You want Anthony Davis, is what I'm gathering.
Yeah.
Since you want Anthony Davis, I'm not gonna.
I'm gonna have to go with Josh Richardson from the Heat because really good defender. Really good defender. Spot up. Everyone so far on my team can shoot a 3 really well. And I just need someone. I need a centerpiece, and I'd rather have Anthony Davis than Paul George as my centerpiece.
You have $6 left, right?
Yep.
I have 8. I'm gonna take Joe Ingles. Only looking for the future.
Screw him.
I don't like Joe Ingles, and I
How
don't
much
like.
is he?
He's $2, so I have 6 left too. And I don't like the Jazz, but
He's what?
$2, so I have 6 left too. But he's a likable fella, I guess.
I wrote Joe Ingnuts because he's buns.
I don't like him either.
As a power forward, I'm going AD. And then with my center, all right. Well, for power forwards, you got $5 Anthony AD.
Who?
$4 Aaron Gordon from the Magic. $3 John Collins Hawks. $2 is Al-Farouq Aminu, and $1 is Taj Gibson. Who are you going?
I'm left no choice. I'm gonna take Taj Gibson.
Dude, ew. Oh, you're going Joel.
Yeah.
Ooh. I like it. But my team's better. And for centers, $5 is big man Joel Embiid. $4 Nikola Vujic, who's having a good year.
Very good.
$3 Domantas Sabonis. $2 Jared Allen, youngin from the Nets.
Also playing very
And
well.
center with the best
Dance
per
moves.
per 36 or
Of all time.
per 48 minutes numbers.
Boban.
I'm going Boban. I have to, and I'm happy with it because he's the man. And you're going Joel.
Yeah. So let's run through our teams.
All
At
right.
point guard for you, Patty Mills. At point guard for me, Kemba Walker. Shooting guard, JJ Redick for you. Danny Green for me. Small forward, you took Josh Richardson. Good pickup. I took Joe Ingles.
Nuts.
Joe Ignatz. At the 4, you took AD. I took Taj Gibson. No doubt Taj Gibson is the better player out of the two. At the 5, you took Boban. I took Joel.
To be honest,
Boban gets
that
it.
would be. I would watch this game.
That's pretty good.
I would-
You give us Pop as our head coach. We make do.
Dude, I would watch. These are pretty evenly matched teams, and we didn't pick one of the same people,
No, then that's what I was going for. Kemba and Joel though, I like that.
dude.
I might go put that team together on 2K after this. Just
That's
kidding.
nice and
I
all,
don't play 2K.
but
AD is just too
AD.
much.
AD. But I got shooters around AD. And
Josh
I got,
Richardson's good.
And I got workaholics on my team.
Josh Richardson
is locking down Joe Ingles.
If
no problem.
yeah, I don't really care. Joe Ingles,
JJ,
just play defense.
JJ and Danny are basically the same person.
Yeah, JJ's a little
But
faster.
I feel like I would rather have JJ.
Danny's probably a better
obviously-
defender.
With Kemba and Patty, I'd rather have Kemba, but like,
Patty Mills is a stable point guard.
Yeah,
like he
he's-
does what he does for the
listen,
Spurs.
he's a great point guard. And then Boban, he's freaking massive.
He's massive.
And if he just gets the minutes, man.
Maybe.
I don't need him to score. I just need him to
Play
get those
defense
buckets inside
and
and
rebounds
and
be able to body Joel.
He's not going to be able to like lock down Joel. I just need you to
body
body
him in
him
the paint.
up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good game. We should do that. 2K after this.
I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it.
Probably can go home and play some Rocket League right now.
Dude, I'm going to bed. I am tired. First, I gotta see what the heck's going down in Koviska right now. It's
All those signs.
massive, like it's either a car accident or something's on fire.
Yeah.
Walmart exploded. I don't know.
Yeah,
what.
we have a fire in fresh produce. Fire spreading.
Send backup. A lot of backup.
Like
A lot of backup.
like all your backup guy in the pickup truck. Oh, this is my time.
Jeff, they need you. Really?
Dude, it wasn't an actual pickup. It was one of those pickups that like the front of the truck was there, but the back, like the tailgate was just wood. Wasn't an actual tailgate. Wonder what
His lights were a bunch of like red solo cups.
Yeah, homemade lights. I wonder what his contribution was. He probably just. Nah, we shouldn't be laughing.
Yeah, there's something serious definitely happened, but we'll find out tomorrow.
All right, guys. There's nearly a 50-minute episode, not too long. All these will be on YouTube as well as Anchor. If you like listening to Anchor, which I doubt you did.
Yeah. No.
Anyway, find the first 3 episodes of season 2 on YouTube now, and
This is technically season 1 of YouTube. But
season 1 of YouTube.
obviously, you guys know this is season 2.
Yeah, we're much bigger than. No, I don't know. Not that big, but we will be someday. All right. As for us, see you next week.
Thunder up.